I haven't been down to the cemetery for a while, and so I want to come down today. And I don't know. Sometimes I go in bouts of wanting to come down here all the time, and then I go in feelings and just thoughts of I don't want to go down there at all, and so I just want to come down today. Kind of bring you guys down here with me too, and last few weeks have been pretty tough. I've had a lot of dreams of Garrett lately, and good dreams, but they're kind of heartbreaking at the same time. They have been very real to the point where I can clearly see his face, and I can even feel his almost his physical touch. And but the conversations that are being had in the dreams are they're heartbreaking. And for example, the one was a couple weeks ago to where we were riding in the truck and somebody was driving, and Garrett and I were in the back seat, and Garrett was talking to me and just very worried and concerned, and he was talking about how the kids at school are going to make fun of him because he has kind of like a lisp because he was struggling to breathe. And that broke my heart. And I remember reaching out, putting my hand under his chin and kind of rubbing the side of his face. Is like, dude, you're gonna be okay. Nobody even notices. And I just know he was really worried about that, and so I was trying to comfort him. And in that dream, I actually woke up crying in the middle of the night, and was up the rest of the day. But I've had other dreams similar like that, and so it's just been rough lately. And I haven't been down here for a while. And I know, like I said, his body is here, in the cemetery, but his soul and his spirit, are definitely up in heaven. And so I don't come down here like I'm visiting him, because I know and I feel I can do that anywhere at any time just by talking to him and looking up. But I guess sometimes just coming down here, and just kind of talking out loud and kind of sharing out loud, what's been going on, things about his sister. I know we have come down here on other occasions to where we came down here for his birthday. This coming year, we're going to do the same thing, and we did not come down here this year on the 8th. I did not, at least. And kind of the stuff that you're seeing here in front of you here at his headstone, a lot of it, is his mom and his friends and stuff. And I come down and I bring little things here and there, but she definitely comes down and decorates it for the different seasons, the different holidays, and that brings her solace. And so it's beautiful to see, and it's beautiful to see coming down here and just seeing the gifts and the love that people have for Garrett. And it's also humbling to see that, it's in the middle of town, and Coeur d'Alene's a beautiful area, and it's a pretty darn safe area, but you do get people that walk around here, and you always kind of hear those stories of things being ruined or damaged or stolen, and we have not had that, with Garrett's area down here, and we've left full bottles of cologne and just things that he would love on his birthday and Christmas and things. So it's just kind of a place where it's a place of silence. It's a place of, again, just individual conversations, out loud with Garrett, to Garrett. But I know when this all first happened, and we spent a lot of time, talking about the headstone and getting the right one, and I'm so thankful we did, and so thankful we spent the money the way we wanted to, and didn't have that as a question mark, because it is a place to come down and just look and you know, it's a beautiful headstone that just, you know, I don't know, it's something. And then when we laid his body to rest down here, I had told myself and envisioned myself coming down here multiple times every single week, and for whatever reason, I haven't done that. I start to drive into the cemetery and I'll just break down and just start crying. And so I have honestly drove just right on by a couple times, more than a couple times. And other times I've brought my chair down here and I've sat down here for a while just listening to the wind within the leaves and just feeling the wind on my face, knowing that's him, letting me know that he's listening. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what others, you know, do. I don't know how others feel about coming down to the cemetery. I'd be interested to hear, you know, in the comments below what that is for some people, because I'm happy to share mine and just being honest and transparent, but with how I've handled it, what I've done with it, and I'd be curious to see kind of how others have navigated this part of the aftermath and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. I will kind of just wrap this up and give you a glimpse into around the headstone and the headstone itself. And we have 3 Bible verses on here that mean a lot to us, and one I have tattooed on my arm, and then there's some more stuff coming. But it's one of those things where, you know, those who believed in God and gave all things to God, who served a greater purpose, and Garrett was truly one of those people. And he's an angel, he's a messenger, he's also a savior, and I know he will lead many people to Christ through his name, through his legacy, and I am very thankful for that. And that is something our family takes great pride in, with strong faith and just knowing that there's a purpose behind this. We might not like it, we definitely don't understand it, but there is a purpose beyond our understanding. And so we wrap our hearts into that and pour our souls and and beg for and pray for our comfort in knowing that. So, all right. I hope you all have a blessed day, and again, make sure you spend time with friends, family, loved ones. No one's guaranteed tomorrow, so please make it a priority to make the time that you have with people count.